Okay, so hi guys. Welcome to our third Thursday IG live session with Praxium. And today we have Saffiyah with us. Hi Saffiyah.
Hello.
Okay, so you want to introduce yourself first? Maybe tell the audience who you are, like what are your interests.
My name is Saffiyah. I am currently 13, but coming 14. I like to read a lot, like about, for example, coding or certain world issues that we are currently facing.
That's very you are very what's the word? Very curious. That's very cool. Oh wait, I forgot to introduce myself. Okay, I'm Shyen. I'm actually an intern at Praxium right now. I'll be your host for this evening. And today we're gonna talk about how to spend your time effectively and productively during this circuit breaker period. So we brought Saffiyah here because she's a student, and I believe she can relate to those doing HPL lah. A little more about Saffiyah is that she's actually a member on our Praxium's Telegram channel. We have this channel that's actually directed towards youth, where we share valuable resources and meaningful content such as free online resources. Okay, if you haven't joined, you can do it now. Link is in the bio. Saffiyah, so now is your day 2 of HPL, right? So how's that like for you? Maybe you can share a bit with us work from home people, what the experience is like.
Okay, for me personally, I feel like it's a bit kind of weird to be doing whatever lessons that's supposed to be done in school, but instead it's at home. Because in school you have your teachers, you have your friends, so you can ask them for help if you need help. But at home you are basically on your own, so you have to research and all that on your own, figure things out on your own.
So there's a lot of self-directedness now, right?
Mm.
But then do your teachers still check on you and all that kind of stuff?
They do still check on us, but the thing is, it's different between learning online and learning in a classroom setting. Because in a classroom setting, your teacher can immediately identify your confused face. In HBL setting, you have to physically go to the specific group chat for that specific subject.
I think that's quite good for you guys to have such kind of situation imposed on you guys, because now you have to be self-directed. You don't know something, you have to go and seek help on your own, and I feel that's kind of important. I feel it's a soft skill to have. You really need that when you go in the real world. So I feel it's kind of good to have that.
I feel yes, it is important, but I would still prefer a classroom setting because the teacher is there, in the classroom.
But what I think from this situation is that when you go out in the real world, sometimes not a lot of people will check on you or ask you how things are like. So for you to be able to learn how to seek help on your own is very important. It's a good skill to have in the future. But I can understand how you find that things can be quite difficult now. For me also, I rather that someone realize that I need help, and then I think it'll be easier on my end, right? That's what I think. Yeah. Okay, so now during this circuit breaker period, there's actually a lot of things that we can learn during this period. Maybe soft skills and hard skills. During this period, it's a very, very good time to actually practice on your soft skills. Do you remember that time Louis actually shared with you during the previous learning day on this graph thing? So he was sharing this skill last week during learning day, how this actually the graph for school, you actually learn technical skills, right? You learn a lot of theory stuff more compared to at home. So all those subject-based theory stuff, you learn that more in school compared to home. But then when it comes to soft skills, you actually can learn that more at home, because soft skills requires more. From my knowledge, is that soft skills requires a lot more on building up habits, that kind of thing. So with all the time now you spend now that you are actually spending more at home, I feel it's a great time for students or people in general to realize how with all this new time you can actually build up on a lot of soft skills, like time management, being self-directed, like you said, how now you have to realize I don't understand some stuff, then you have to go and seek for help on your own. You can actually practice a lot of soft skills. This is kind of something you can build up for your. But other than soft skills, I feel you can learn other stuff, right? How you, I feel you are self-directed, and then I remember you shared that did a bit of coding.
Yeah. Actually started coding when I was in Sec 1 through an app. It taught us how to make our game. The setting was there already. It's just that like to make your own planet and to make your planet move and how to destroy the planet. Yeah, that one we did through coding. Yeah, I'm still learning from that. And I'm also like starting to pick up like other skills as well. Like JavaScript.
I remember like you shared how you also are learning like you're learning a bit of Chinese language, is it right? Do you feel like there's a lot of free time for you right now also? Because now like you don't have to commute to school, they don't need to really get ready.
Actually, I like to watch a lot of vlogs. So during my free time, I like to watch this person called Mel the Tugan. And he's actually a native Spanish speaker. Her husband is Filipino, I think. And the second child who is adopted is Korean. So basically, just by watching her vlogs, right, I basically picked up like a lot of languages from there.
Wow. Do you think like I don't know, like maybe you'll be more interested in like learning how to hold like a conversation with all those languages that you picked up? Maybe now you're like after you watch all those vlogs, like you start to decide to learn some of the languages on your own, like not just relying on vlogs.
Yeah, I do. I am currently like looking for YouTube channels that can like teach me proper Spanish.
Then are there any other things that you are learning right now?
No, currently it's just coding and learning languages.
Because you are quite young, right? I feel like you are very motivated, you know, because when I see, because like you shared how you're like 14, then when I think back about myself, I realize how I don't really spend my time as productively or effectively as you are. Like most of my time was spent playing computer games and then like watching a lot of shows. So it's quite cool that you're very curious and inquisitive. That's how I see you. Yeah.
And I think like I don't know if my teacher is still here, but I think my teachers would agree that I am quite curious when I'm in class because I don't know, I just like to question what happens. Basically the 5W1H of the world. Yes, I like to question what goes on. I have this vision that maybe me myself I want to one day help out to the world, like give a donation that can help maybe UNICEF or something.
Like help out with some social issues, is it? Are there any like
Mm.
some stuff that you're very passionate about so far? Maybe something you've read on.
I like children. When I watched Mel the Tugan, that was when like I realized there's a lot of abandoned kids in the world, and I want to one day be able to like give them hope.
I believe you can achieve it lah. Now that there's a lot of time spent like working from home and home-based learning, right? I feel that there are, because in the past when you have to get ready for school or work, then you have to commute to work, that kind of thing. That takes up about like 2 to 4 hours of your day.
Do you have not more free time now with HBL? What stuff do you get to do now with more freedom? It depends on my time management for that day. Before this, I would have to wake up at 5 or 5:30 to go to school. And by the time I reach home, it will be latest by about 4:30 around there. Now, I wake up at 7 and I still have like 10-20 minutes to spare before I have to take attendance and all that. I would finish school around latest 2 p.m.
So like that's like an extra 4 hours in your day, right? Similar to you, I have 4 hours a day now because I don't have to get up to get ready for school, and I come home and I don't need to travel home. When I think about that and I multiply it by the number of days I spend going to school and coming home from school, it's about like 20 hours, right, a week. And then actually, right, you realize that that's a lot of time. You can actually spend a lot of time doing like a lot of things. So I feel like with all this time, right, you should probably try to like make use of it and then use it more productively and effectively. Maybe you can pick up like a new soft skill or like build up a habit. Maybe start journaling, or maybe like we can learn like you are. We can learn a new language, or like maybe you can start coding, stuff like that. And it doesn't really take that long to learn a new skill. And like based on my research, it's like you don't have to. It takes about 20 hours to be reasonably good at something. Okay, like, it's not like you sit down blindly or it's like there's a certain method to learning things effectively. Actually, it's like this video on YouTube. It's like by Josh Kaufman. He talks about how you can learn a new skill effectively in like 20 hours, and then I feel like he'll do a better job like telling you how the process is like.
There's this advertisement I stumbled on YouTube, and it taught like how to learn a subject or skill in like half the time that you actually do it. So the method is called FAST, fast. So
Oh,
F stands for forget. I only remember F and T.
it's okay, you can share.
F stands for forget. T stands for time management. I forgot what A and S stands for, but I do feel that it is important to forget what you already know about the subject or the skill that you want to learn. Because like if you have a like brain, so for example your brain capacity is 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say like you already know like 50% of the subject, then you will feel like you only have 50%. Whereas if you come with the mindset that, oh, I have 0% of the knowledge, you would be able to absorb like so much more. And it's important to make it like a habit lah. Maybe let's say you're done with all your schoolwork, maybe you can spend 10-15 minutes on that new skill.
So is it a bit like you must empty out like?
Not empty out, more of like mindset.